It's the most important week of the year for the tech industry. Of course, I'm talking about CES. We've only been on the ground in Las Vegas for a couple of days, but we've already seen some pretty exciting announcements. As usual though, the start of the show has been dominated by TVs. Big TVs, foldable TVs, TVs that you can talk to. Interestingly, some of the biggest news from the show involves a major player that actively avoids CES, Apple. Samsung, LG, Vizio, and Sony all announced that they'll be adding Airplay 2 support to their latest sets, and that is undoubtedly because Apple is getting ready to launch its own video streaming service and needs to get a foothold in as many living rooms as possible. But those companies weren't going to let Apple steal the show. Samsung rolled into town with some of the most imposing and opulent sets I have ever seen. First up is a 98-inch 8K screen that would probably require you to knock down a wall to get it inside your house. We don't know the price yet, but considering last year's 85-inch model cost $15,000, we're expecting a bit of sticker shock, especially when you include the price of putting that wall back up. Samsung also showed off two new models of its stunning micro-LED powered wall TV. The first one weighed in at a reasonably modest 75 inches, but the other an absolutely imposing 219. Sony also announced a bunch of new sets headlined by a couple of super large-sized 8K models. While it couldn't quite reach the grandiosity of Samsung's The Wall, its 98 and 85-inch models are nothing to sneeze at. Plus, it's adding HomeKit support in addition to Airplay. If we had to pick one company though that really stole the show, it would be LG. It's also adding HomeKit to its 2019 TV lineup, but basically everyone forgot about that the moment they saw the Signature Series OLED TV R. Sure, it's a gorgeous 4K screen with a powerful 100-watt Dolby Atmos speaker built into it, but more importantly, it rolls up into its base and disappears when you're not watching it. And yes, you heard me right, it rolls like paper towels going in reverse. Cars may be slowly taking over CES, but TVs are still king. And don't worry, if TVs aren't your thing, we'll be bringing you the latest in robots, smart homes, and connected everything from CES 2019. So we'll see you tomorrow with more Engadget Today.